Confidence is quiet, but insecurity performs. And if you pay attention for just 30 seconds, you can usually tell the difference because fake confidence relies on noise, while real confidence relies on control. The loud voice, the constant interruption, the exaggerated laughter, the need to dominate every conversation are not signs of strength, but signals of someone trying to convince the room and themselves that they belong there. Because true confidence doesn't chase attention. It assumes it already has it, which is why the most insecure person in the room is often the one talking the most, flexing the hardest, and reacting the fastest. Watch how someone handles disagreement. Because fake confidence turns defensive instantly. The tone sharpens, sarcasm appears, volume increases, and subtle aggression creeps in, while real confidence stays measured, curious, even calm under challenge, since it doesn't feel threatened by a different opinion. Notice over-explaining too, because insecure people justify decisions no one questioned and defend statements no one attacked, leaking anxiety through unnecessary details. Whereas confident people state their position once and move on without emotional scrambling. Look for status signaling, name-dropping, forced mentions of achievements, flashing wealth, referencing powerful contacts. Because when someone constantly reminds you of their importance, it usually means they're afraid you won't see it on your own. And paradoxically, the people with the highest status rarely advertise it. They don't need to. Pay attention to body language beyond the cliches. Because strong eye contact isn't about staring someone down like a dominance contest. That's often tension disguised as authority. Real confidence uses relaxed, natural eye contact, steady breathing, controlled gestures, grounded posture, while fake confidence feels overstimulated. Fast speech, shallow breaths, constant posture adjustments, exaggerated hand movements, nervous lip compression, forced smiles that don't reach the eyes. The nervous system doesn't lie, and if you feel subtle tension radiating from someone who is supposedly alpha, that tension is usually insecurity fighting for control. The reason this matters is simple. If you confuse volume for strength, you will follow the loudest person instead of the most stable one. You will mistake aggression for leadership, and you will trust performance over composure, which is how unstable people rise in rooms full of observers who never learn to observe properly. Real power is regulated. It doesn't spike under pressure. It doesn't crumble when challenged. And it doesn't need constant validation. So the next time you walk into a room, don't ask who is the most charismatic. Ask who is the most composed. Because confidence doesn't need witnesses. It doesn't perform. It doesn't rush to prove itself. It simply exists. And insecurity, no matter how well dressed or loud, always leaks if you know where to look.